welcome back to another video. Sup everyone. So my longer videos that I've been working on, they're gonna take a bit longer because things in real life have gotten a bit hectic and I've had to prioritize stuff a bit. So they're gonna come out. I don't know when, but until then, I want to give you something to watch, to enjoy, to potentially laugh at, and also feel incredible amounts of pain with. See, I was watching August the Duck, and I enjoy his videos, and I just happened to, for some reason, as I was watching his content, watched some of his more recent videos that I had somehow missed, and as I was then going to look for another video, I got recommended this fantastic video, this cooking video, this by this specimen, KingCobraJFS, and him making cheesy pasta. We're gonna watch that. We are going to see what it's about because the thumbnail was interesting enough that I couldn't resist. I want to see it, and now I am not going to try to attack the person behind it. I'm just going to look at the cooking. And for all I know, this might be the best recipe in the world. It might be the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I hope. Oh, let's get into it.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm making some pasta. I got that brand right there, and then I got this brand right here. Both boxes of pasta are empty into the pot.
Good.
Here's our seasoning mixes.
Okay. I mean, what happened to the pot? That doesn't look hygienic. That doesn't look like that doesn't look like something you should cook anything out of. That looks like something you should probably burn, throw away, bury. That does not look safe. None of this looks safe. I mean, look at the water. That doesn't.
Here's our seasoning mixes.
That's good.
I got the water turned up to well, the heat, I should say, turned up to 7.
Oh, that's good. 7's good. Wait, are you? Wait, is that an utensil? Just yeah, that's just an utensil. It's just a metal utensil just sitting on the oven top. Just that is giving me anxiety. That is actually giving me anxiety. Okay, and I mean I can't get over the fact about how dirty the pot is. This pot doesn't look like it's okay. Okay, you know, I've actually realized that this is a commonality between K, Jack, and now this guy. The utensils somehow always look like they have lived through a world war.
Get these noodles cooked up real good. The pan's a little dirty because I boiled eggs out of it.
Wait, the pot is the pan. It's a little dirty because you boiled it. What? How do eggs do that? How exactly do eggs do that? What did you do with the eggs? What the fuck happened? What happened to the 30 seconds in? We're 30 seconds in. I feel like this was a mistake. I am actually regretting my life choices. This is not what I wanted in my life. But alas, we shall continue. Amaze us.
Yesterday, but it's fine. I'm the one eating it, so I'm not tripping out about it. But yeah, we're going to. I guess you are eating it, so most people, I mean, why should most people care? But at the same time, you know, technically, if you take a pill of cyanide, you're also the one taking it. I just wouldn't necessarily recommend you taking that pill of cyanide. That's all. Boil up these noodles real quick. We're not going to drain all the water, but we're going to let these noodles cook for a bit. And, yeah. It should not take long for these pasta noodles.
Okay, there is another thing that I've noticed that Kay and this guy both. Why do you not boil the water first? I mean, Kay started to do it, but why do you not boil? When cooking pasta, usually you want to actually have the water boiling before you put the pasta in. It cannot be that hard. Most recipes tell you to do this. I don't understand.
To cook up. Once the water gets to a certain level, that's when I'll add.
Nice color, nice glasses, and nice dark color. Nice, sick, bro. I mean, I'm nothing against BDSM. I'm just nice. Not what I expected to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Add a little bit of mustard, a little bit of ranch, and a little bit of mayo, just to give it some consistency and stir it up real good. And then when it's nice.
Wait.
Sorry, what? Can I hear that again? Sorry, what?
Add a little bit of mustard, a little bit of ranch, and a little bit of mayo, just to give it some consistency and stir it up.
Okay, so you are trying to find a new poison to kill people with. Okay, glad that we established that, thank you.
Just to give it some consistency and stir it up real good. And then when it's nice and creamy with the sauce, then I'm going to mix in the those 2 cheese powders that came with those boxes right there. So if you don't have hamburger for those 2 recipes, don't worry about it. You know, it's still basically something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, no, I guess I know what you're saying, bro. I get what you're knowing. I mean, I get what you're saying. Shit, man. Yeah, no, bro. Gotta eat that poison. Yeah, man. Mayo, mustard, all mixed together with cheese powder and all kinds of other stuff. This is more daring than most people will ever be in their lives.
And you can see the steam starting to rise. Basically, here, we'll speed things up. Turn it on to high for a minute. Just till the water starts to bubble and boil. I know y'all like my cooking videos, so why not, right? And while that's boiling, go over to my YouTube here. I'm gonna upload another video. Let's see.
This is what I'm here for. This is what I want from YouTube. This is what I desperately need in my daily life. Why? This is riveting content.
Oh, wow, there's that. Well, we turned over here to... Oh, yeah, look at that. Starting to bubble up.
I am looking at it. Don't worry. I am looking at it. And I am regretting that I am looking at it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I am, in fact, regretting it.
Yeah, buddy. We'll let that water boil for a little bit longer, then we're going to add all our sauces to it. And you want to add your sauces before you add the powder. The sauce, when it mixes with the water, will liquefy, but then as the water boils down, it'll congeal. Yeah. I mean, if you like mustard, then fuck it,
Am I in
right?
chemistry class? Am I going insane?
Like
Is this normal? Is this how you're meant to cook this? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about everything. Maybe this is how you're meant to do it. Maybe I should reevaluate how I approach cooking. The next fucking meal I make, I'm gonna throw in some cold water from the fucking fridge. I'm gonna throw in some pasta. Then I'm gonna grab the random jar of mustard I have somewhere, and once some other balls, I'll throw that in. I'll add in a dash of I don't know, ketchup, or maybe add in some ice cream as well, just for extra texture, just to make it sweet as well. Because I guess that's how it works. I mean, I don't know. Hell, fuck if I know anymore.
Fuck it, right?
Exactly. Fuck it, bro.
Like I'm almost out of mustard, and I'm like, well, I gotta find a way to just get rid of it here. Oh shit.
You know what? I don't need to say anything.
Get rid of it here. Oh shit. I'll get it later.
Somehow I doubt that.
I'm gonna bring that down to a 4. Whoa. There we go. Now that it's starting to bubble and boil like that, yeah. Bring that back down to a 4 now that it's boiling and shit. Okay, that's the rest of my mustard right there. And take all that mustard that I just poured in there, stir it around. And
This kind of looks like paint. It kind of looks like quash paint. I don't know how or why, but it reminds me of quash paint. Like when you mix quash paint, sometimes, like watercolor paint, sometimes it gets flaky and dry until you properly mix it with water, you know? This is what it's reminding me of. It's like he's mixing the fucking color yellow in the fucking pot.
And there isn't a whole lot of mustard in there. It's probably just going to be.
That's not a lot of mustard. That is, bro. Is my perception of what is much and what is little just fucked up? Am I just wrong?
Just going to be enough for a little bit of flavor. Now let's add some
enough
ranch
for a
to
little
it.
bit of flavor, my dude. You're. What am I? My brain has shut off. I feel like I had like a witty smart thing to say or like something funny to say, but I don't know what to say. This is looking more like a chemistry class than like a cooking video. It's like I'm watching people mix poisons to create a new lethal one. Are you trying to create fucking mustard gas? I mean, I know that's not how you create it, but I can't even imagine the texture on that pasta. The texture on this pasta alone is going to send you into another fucking world.
Yeah, it looks a little funky when you're mixing it up and what have you, but...
Yeah, it does look funky. I'll give you that. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. You have never been more right in your life.
It'll taste good.
I'll take your word for it. I don't want to try it myself, but I'll take your word for it. This somehow seems like an unreasonable combination of everything to me.
Well, yes, it's starting to get pretty thick. Yeah, buddy. And now we're gonna throw in some of that mayo. Looking good on that. All right, so now I'm gonna put the ranch. Actually, we might add just a little bit more ranch to it. Actually, you know what? No, that's enough ranch.
Oh, thank God! I was about to say. I was about to scream. I mean, there's so much salvaging there, but I don't know how much more I can take. I mean, good on you. Good on you. You've decided that is enough ranch. I'm proud of you. But maybe you shouldn't have added it in the first place. But, you know, small steps. Small steps.
You grab some of this Kraft mayo. Just getting stuff all over the stove, aren't I?
It's like I'm watching a train wreck. It's like I'm watching someone progressively inch closer to a train crash, and there's nothing to be done. You can't do anything. You can't stop it. You can't change it. You're just there watching it occur. This is kind of how I feel. It's kind of sad. Yeah, carry on.
Now the combination of that ranch and that mayo is going to give this a really nice creamy. It's going to give my noodles a nice creamy texture.
Oh,
but yeah, that's enough.
God, you actually ate it. You actually slicked. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, if you wanted a creamy texture, there are actual cream sauces and stuff you can buy from the store. There are like packets you can buy that are really cheap. You don't need to mix like 3 different condiments together to create the creaminess. You can buy packets for like $1, $2. I don't understand.
Mayonnaise, fucking stir that shit up in there. We're gonna incorporate all of that in here. Trying to stir it without making a mess. Now you see, just after adding the ranch and the mayo, you know what I'm saying, it's giving you a really nice thick consistency. You can see the noodles are starting to cook in that, in those condiments. Yeah, don't be afraid to use condiments for your pasta game, YouTube. You got a favorite condiment you like to use on your burgers or your hot dogs?
Thank you. I will be sure to pour in an entire jar worth of ketchup the next time I cook pasta. Thank you. I will take that advice. Thank you for that advice. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. You know, I stand corrected. I said that I doubt he will clean it. I was wrong. He has in fact cleaned it. I was incorrect. He deserves an applause. I'm so proud.
There's a little bit of grease on the stove when I was cooking burgers earlier, like a couple days ago. But that's alright. Stoves are meant to get messy, I suppose.
Okay, so first you fucked up the stove by cooking burgers, somehow making it look like you lit the entire fucking place on fire. And then at some point in time you cooked eggs and made your pot look like it's World War something. So from what I'm understanding, from what I'm extrapolating from this, what I am understanding from the information you're giving me is that every time you cook, disaster follows. That's what you're telling me.
Burgers earlier, like a couple days ago. But that's alright. Stoves are meant to get messy, I suppose. They clean up after all. So we're going to let that cook for a bit longer before we add the powder mixes to it.
That is a lot of dishes. I mean, I live alone. I sometimes have dishes, but I try to clean all of my dishes once a week, at least. So it's usually completely empty. And I don't usually have that many dishes. I mean, generally speaking, I cook food for myself like twice a day, usually lunch and dinner. And then after eating, I usually just clean what I just used to eat with or cook with, because it's just easy. It's like, so generally I don't have that many dishes gathered, but then again, maybe he has someone living there with him. I don't know. That is a surprising amount of dishes, and I'm not being critical. I mean, you know, everyone lives their own life, and you know, this is private residence and all that. It's just I mean, this is an abnormal amount of dishes.
But look at that, YouTube. Look at that. You see it starting to congeal.
I am looking at it. I agree with you. It is starting to congeal. That is correct. I am looking at it, and it is starting to congeal. You're correct. You're not incorrect.
Oh, how does this smell? Oh, YouTube. This smells really good. I'm like.
Are you sure about that?
Need a little bit of seasoning.
Are you sure? Are you not trolling us? Are you sure? Are you like 100% sure? Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay.
And then the seasoning is just gonna be a little bit of salt and sugar. We're not gonna use a whole lot of that shit because we don't wanna make our pasta too cholesterol-y, but a little bit of seasoning won't hurt.
You don't want to use too much because you don't want to make your pasta too cholesterol. So sugar and salt is the amazing part here.
A little bit of seasoning won't hurt.
A little bit of seasoning.
I got a Ziploc bag with salt and sugar in it. It's what I used to season my
Wait, you have a Ziploc bag where there is sugar and salt mixed together. Why?
It's what I used to season my beef.
I'm
seasoning your frozen patties with a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar. It's pretty good, actually. And maybe a little bit of pepper, too, if you're feeling adventurous.
Oh, the pepper! Using the pepper is adventurous. The pepper. Pepper is adventurous. That's where you draw the line. That's where it gets like really unique and adventurous for you. That's where it becomes like a whole new world of culinary cuisine, a whole new dimension of food science. Pepper. Okay, just checking.
Yes. Okay, that's good enough. That's enough salt and pepper. I mean, did I say salt and pepper? Blah. Salt and sugar. There we go. That's enough.
Are you sure? Maybe you should throw in the entire Ziploc bag whilst you're at it. Don't even take it out of the plastic. Just throw the entire thing in it there and just mix it. Just make sure you get that nice plastic texture in with your pasta as well.
Salt and sugar. Yeah, see, now giving it a minute to cook like this, you can see the ranch, the mustard, and the mayo have congealed quite nicely. Let that cook for just a bit longer. And then we're going to add our seasoning packets. That's going to be the cheesy sauce right there, that orange stuff. And then this is going to be what looks like a beef flavored sauce. So I got a cheesy beef flavored sauce combination going here. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Like a cauldron, it bubbles. I love Halloween.
Okay, so I made this joke in my past video on case cooking. You can watch that from somewhere. It's going to be there on the screen somewhere. I made this joke about her cooking in one instance looking like it's a witch's brew, and now this guy is joking about this being a witch. I'm just saying, I might be onto something. Maybe there's like a pile of cooking witches and warlocks that are on YouTube, and this is the crap we get. I mean, no, it's great.
Yes. Periodically stir it up real good here. And it's starting to congeal together a little bit. That's pretty good.
You know, if you like congealed stuff, you might as well get congealed blood and just throw like entire cubes of just congealed blood into like congealed fish cube blood. Just throw it all in there. Just make it more congealed.
That's really, okay. You see how it's starting to bubble really good, and the noodles are starting to surface. Okay, now would be an excellent time to add the powders.
I'm not gonna lie, he has a nice ring on his finger. I keep looking at the ring. I actually really like the ring he has on his finger. But yeah, no. I don't understand what he's cooking at this point.
Powder mixes are in there. Now what we're going to do is take those.
Also, every time when I'm watching this video, every time I look at it, somehow the angle or screen changes. So I'm assuming he's recording with his phone, which your phone quality is pretty nice with the camera. But I feel like I'm having a fever dream. I'm just getting flipped sideways, up, down, left, right, center. It's actually throwing me off.
And really stir them up in here. Stir up the pasta in a circle, stir it to the left, stir it to the left. And unfortunately, if you don't have like milk or something, you're gonna get these little cheesy chunks of powder that congeal together. Do what you can to like break those up. I mean, I'm not a 5-star chef, but I can cook.
Yep, I can confirm you're in fact not a 5-star chef. The rest, I don't know, but I don't know what to say.
I can throw something together and make something out of it, you know. And 9 times out of 10, you know, I'll make something that's pretty good. I've only had like 1 or 2 meals that I made myself where I'm like, you know.
I want to see those meals. In every possible way, I want to see the videos of those specific meals. I have never been more curious about something in my entire life. I want to know what made you grossed out with your cooking. I genuinely want to know. Please tell me.
Well, it looks like I might need a bowl. Or a plate or something.
This is like some fucked up
hold on a second.
Lovecraftian mac and cheese. This is some like actual, genuinely like evil mac and cheese.
I want to make a bigger mess on the stove.
I wouldn't be shocked if it gained sentience and just try to like take over all of humanity and kill everyone. I'm just saying that this mac, I don't even know what the fuck it is. I'm calling it mac and cheese because that's what it resembles, but I know that it's not. Or maybe this is how you're meant to cook mac and cheese. Fuck if I know at this point.
I want to make a bigger mess on the stove.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Let's see how I did though.
Oh what?
Oh yeah, look at that steam. Look at that steam action. Oh yeah.
Yo, the steam.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
I almost dropped it.
Oh yeah, that
sucked.
Yeah, that would have already been on your floor. That was almost on your floor, mate.
Oh yeah, this right here is delicious. Oh, I gotta have one more bite. One more bite for the camera. Well, I think I did pretty good with this random ass dish that I made here. Well, that's it for my cooking video. Y'all saw how I made that deliciousness right there. This is KingCobraJFS with another cooking video. Thank you all for watching.
Okay, so we are done. I mean, listen, I'm not an expert chef either. I'm no culinary expert. And I mean, I always welcome people who love cooking, enjoy cooking, and want to cook. I mean, I think cooking is fun. I think cooking is great. I love cooking. It's just that I feel like there's a few things here that might have maybe potentially gone wrong. I mean, I'm not an expert. I just feel like some things here were not correct. I mean, I don't know how many people would ever want to repeat this or like try to do this at home. If you do, you have bigger balls than I will ever have. Holy crap. Yeah, I watched this. I saw it. I witnessed it. I still feel like I'm in a fever dream. Maybe it's because I'm sick or because this happened. But if you sat through this video, if you watched it with me, thank you. I also want to thank my amazing Patreons, Aftal and Rosara. Thank you. Yeah, this was an experience. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll see you all next time. See ya.